Okay, here we go. So as always, it's really nice to see everyone who's joining us and just listening and hearing the information that I have tonight planned for you for our Quantum Wellness Wednesday. Tonight we're talking all about sleep. And as we all know, sleep is not only important, but sleep is vital in order for us to have a really good day the next day. And it's vital for others around us to have a good day with us, right? So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. And again, my name is Temna, and my last name is Sturdivant. I'm a traditional naturopath and a bioenergy nutritional consultant. Let me go ahead and put it on slideshow presentation. Here we go. From current slide. There we go. Oh, got one more person. Okay, so once again, the topic is biohacking sleep. Let me move my little screen here. Okay, so biohacking sleep, and this is a presentation by myself. Go ahead and there we go. And just as a really quick disclaimer, all the information in this presentation is for educational purposes only. In no way do I claim to cure or diagnose any specific disease. I am a holistic health practitioner and love to share natural holistic modalities with individuals like yourself to expose these things to people. But if you have any specific conditions, medications, or what have you that you might be using, please always go back to your doctor, your healthcare provider, and then that's the route that you seek. So these are all natural suggestions and education and tools that you can implement to support the body. But obviously, if there's anything serious that you have, you would go directly to your medical practice. Okay, with that being said, push that aside. Again, biohacking sleep. So biohacking sleep, what does that mean? Biohacking involves applying scientific knowledge, cutting edge technologies, and lifestyle modifications to optimize various aspects of our biology and, in this presentation, sleep. So the goal, another person coming in. So the goal of biohacking sleep is to unlock the potential for deep sleep, increased energy, balanced hormones, improved immune function, and cognitive performance. So that takes us to, once again, the importance of sleep. So when people don't get enough sleep, their health symptoms, their health risks rise and can cause symptoms such as depression, seizures, anxiety, high blood pressure, migraines, immune system challenges that lead to illness and infection, weight gain, sugar imbalances, and more. So again, showing that 6 to 8 hour period of time overnight is very important to regulate so you get enough sleep, because that's where the body can contribute to these health risks. So this is an awesome slide, I feel, because it helps you. You know me, I always want you to see what goes on in the body. Understanding what the body's going through will help you to make better decisions in life with your food habits, with your different self-care things that you need to do in order to support your body, right? So if you support your body, then your body can support you. And when we're talking about sleep, we should think about these two glands inside of the brain. One of them is called the hypothalamus gland. The hypothalamus gland is in charge of so many different functions, especially your thoughts, your emotions, your memory. It also, so whatever you think and whatever you might go through during the day, your hypothalamus is processing that. And then it actually sends triggers, chemical responses down from the brain through the spine and then out from the nervous system into all the different organs. And it's those organs that get affected from those chemical responses that are being processed in the brain. Okay, so really important to support the hypothalamus. The pineal gland is considered the sleep regulator. That's this very, very small gland in the brain. Actually, the pineal gland is about the size of a pea. So that little pea-sized gland has such an important function helping you to sleep. So all the different factors that you might go through during the day can affect that little pineal gland in a positive and negative way, and that hypothalamus gland in a positive and negative way. So you need to support it. And in a second, I'll go through some different suggestions to do so. Then we have the liver. The liver is it's a massive organ in the body, but the liver is so important because, as you can see here in the presentation, in the slide, it has over 500 functions. 500 functions. I'm going to say that again, 500 functions, right? When you have a job to do, an 8-hour job, do you have 500 functions? We might have a few things that we have to get done, but 500 is a lot. So can you imagine this organ that's in the body? And you all have may even have seen a picture of the liver. And if you have not, I really suggest that you Google a picture of the liver. You can see it's very, very intricate, very small, like just a matrix of a weave and everything. Just such an intricate piece of organ, an intricate organ. And for it to have 500 function, how wonderfully we are made for it to be able to do all that in that one area. So anyways, functions including metabolism of hormones, including thyroid. So the liver does work hand in hand with the thyroid. As a matter of fact, the thyroid is considered a detoxification gland. So a lot of times we think that the thyroid really just has to do with metabolism and things like that, but it actually is part of your detoxification. It's a detoxification gland. It has that property the thyroid does. So if our thyroid is not clean, it's going to malfunction. But anyways, let's go back to the liver, which is why I have slides so that I don't go off into tangents. So back to the liver. So the liver and the thyroid work together. The detoxification process also takes place in the liver, such as toxins, different toxins, fats, carbohydrates, proteins, as well as environmental toxins, parasites. So all different toxins that they do process through the liver to be eliminated and processed out. Then we have, and then alcohol obviously is part of the detoxification process of the liver. Then we have our immune support. So the liver does have a function of supporting the immune system. It also is a transporter of cholesterol. The liver stores vitamins and minerals. As a matter of fact, little side tidbit, the liver thinks that everything that you put into it is of benefit, is helpful to the body. The liver doesn't think that you would ever put anything that's toxic, okay? So the amount of toxins that you choose to put into your body, and it is your choice, can dictate the health of the liver and overload the liver. The liver naturally can process toxins, but it's usually small amounts of, toxins, again, from environment or whatever. That's what it's made to do. But the choice of putting more chemicals, additives, preservatives, and toxins in that way, you can overload the liver. That's not a normal amount of toxins for the liver, so it can be overloaded. So, but the storage of vitamins and minerals, again, the liver thinks that everything you put into it is natural and healthy. So, another person. So, it's going to store those things, whether it's a vitamin, mineral, what have you. So when the body needs it, the liver will then release the vitamin, the mineral into the body for the body to utilize. The fact that it stores and processes chemicals, if you have too many chemicals in the liver, it will store it, and that can cause liver dysfunction, which is why it's very important to do some sort of a liver detox, in my opinion, at least twice a year, spring and fall, similar to like a spring and fall cleanse, right? So liver detoxification is extremely important. We also see one of the functions of the liver is blood sugar balance. So storage of glycogen, blood sugar balance, okay? Production of bile for digestion and GI antimicrobial. Very, very important to keep the liver clean, pure as much as possible for all these different factors. Another part of this slide that I wanted to share with you is up in the left-hand corner. This is actually the Chinese clock, okay? And if you notice, the small hand is actually over the liver, but wanted to point out the fact that the way you look at the clock is 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock on the outside of that circle is an indication during the day of the organs working at their peak. So if you get a little sluggish, for instance, between 1 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's an indication that your small intestine is working a little hard, a lot hard, because you may have had too much food. You might have ate too much, which again, that burdens that small intestine. You have that fatigue. Remember, fatigue or tiredness is an indication of low energy, right? So the cells are working too hard. They're not able to produce that energy for their function. But also at between 1 and 3 o'clock, that's where the liver time is, okay? So 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, if you've ever gotten up between 1 and 3 in the morning to pee, urinate, or if you're just kind of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and you're just like, oh, you know what, I'm just wide awake and I can't go back to sleep, that's an indication that your liver is not in its restful state, which means during the day, you did too many things that contributed to your liver having to be overwork, and it's continuing its workload into the nighttime. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So let's look in the little corner. So again, did you know that the liver needs to rest between 1 to 3 a.m.? If you get up in the middle of the night between 1 to 3 a.m., it's a sign that your liver is not resting. I just said that. Okay. So reiterate that. But that's how important it is to understand and acknowledge your patterns during the day affect how you will sleep at night. And we'll get into that in a second. So there's something that's called the circadian rhythm. And the circadian rhythm pertains to humans. As it pertains to humans, it's the physical, mental, and behavioral changes a body experiences over a 24-hour cycle. Okay. So light and dark have the biggest influence on your circadian rhythm, but food intake, stress, physical activity, social environment, and temperature also affects your circadian rhythm. Again, emphasizing the fact of what you're doing during the day will affect that circadian rhythm and your sleep cycle at night. So what are some bad habits that contribute to bad sleep? These things you all have heard and you all know, but I want this presentation to put into your mind the facts of every time you have these things. It doesn't matter if it's a sip, 2 sips, a cup, or when I tell people with caffeine, watch your coffee. They say, oh, I don't drink much coffee. I had somebody tell me that the other day. I always ask, well, how much to you is not much? She had a couple cups. I had one lady that did a whole pot full of coffee. I said, well, my good. She said, yeah, I drink water. I drink a pot of coffee. Well, good Lord, come on, right? That's so much that the body has to deal with, right? So just to give you, so just be mindful of how much caffeine that you put into your body, recognizing that if you cannot sleep at night, being mindful as to how much caffeine are you having during the day, that's a factor. Don't block that out of your mind because you enjoy that cup of coffee or that cups of coffee, okay? Also caffeine found in soda, right? So just be mindful. Cell phones. Being on your cell phones, it's a must. I know I have mine 24/7. I'm answering client questions. I have a private WhatsApp group for my clients as well. So I get it. It's part of us. It is what it is. It's how we have to function. However, once the nighttime hits, your cell phones should be off. You need to give your body a chance to unwind, especially from looking at the light from the cell phone. If you have to use your cell phone, you can actually go into the settings, and I have an iPhone, I'm not sure what it is for Android, but you can, instead of having that blue light, so it's shining and that blue light stimulates your brain, you can actually change the light setting to red light. Okay, and red light is a lot better than the blue light, so it's not stimulating to the brain to keep you up at night. So that's my take on cell phones. And then we have our laptops, obviously, having that blue light as well. I wear the rose or the pink colored glasses, okay, and these particular ones I got from Solex. These glasses actually block blue light, and I have noticed a huge difference. At the end of my day, I'm not as uptight, I guess, right? Because of that. So you can get glasses like this to help with that. Then we have our TV, obviously watching TV, you have the bright light, and the idea behind TV and anything that you watch, it influences your brain and can stimulate your brain, right? That hypothalamus. So be mindful of what you're watching. Are you watching something that's action-packed, suspenseful? It might be gory or violent, anything that can heighten the senses. You're going to affect your sleep. If you're watching those things at night, guarantee you're not going to have a good night's sleep. And you're going to start thinking things on that subconscious level that are so negative, it's going to impact your sleep. So just be mindful of what you listen to and what you're watching. And again, even at night with music, have soothing music, whatever style floats your boat, I guess. But anything that's heavy metal, rock, or anything that's just the lyrics that are heavy, you don't want to listen to those things, okay? If you want to help support your sleep. Then we have alcohol. So alcohol inside the body just simply breaks down into a sugar and obviously affects the liver. We just talked about the liver. So we can see that even though having a couple glasses of wine, it might be calming, the alcohol might be calming. However, throughout the night, it can affect the liver processing. And so you might still end up awakening in the middle of the night. Anger. I put anger. Anger will again heighten the senses and things. When you're angry, it festers, right? But one of the main reasons why I put anger in this list is a simple fact that anger has a frequency. Remember, emotion is energy in motion. Okay, so the energy in motion is measured in frequencies. Okay, frequency waves. So anger has a very low frequency. It will bring you down. We want you to be at peace, in a calm state. Anger is a very low frequency. And did you know, remember we talked about the hypothalamus, right? Processing feelings and thoughts, memories, emotions, and sending that stimulus down into through the nervous system into the organs, right? So that stimulus from anger goes right down to the liver. Boom, shakalaka, right there to the liver. Okay. So naturally, if you are angry at something, find an outlet, find a way to talk it through. In a little bit, we'll talk about using the AO scanner to balance and harmonize those negative emotions, those negative frequencies. But write it down, burn it, whatever it might be. You want to make sure that by the end of the evening, you are no longer angry, which also means watching being mindful of what you watch on TV, that there's no angry characters on TV too. You can absorb all of that, okay? So here's some good habits to support sleep. Sun, there's our natural vitamin D. Again, we've heard these things. Are you implementing them? Melatonin, right? You get that natural from the sun, that natural melatonin. Ideally, it's suggested not to wear glasses or even contacts when having sun. And that helps the pineal gland actually to produce the natural melatonin for you. Okay. Melatonin is the hormone that tells the body, okay, it's time to sleep. And it then also tells the body in the morning, okay, it's time to wake up. So it's supporting that pineal gland with some sun. Patience and calmness. Ask yourself, what do I watch or listen to? I already went through that. Who do I associate with? Once again, do I process stress in a timely manner? Very important questions to ask yourself because you want to try to maintain patience and calmness as much as possible. Liver support. We talked about the liver. The liver loves lemon, needs lemon, loves and needs lemon. Vitamin D. The liver needs vitamin D. Water. We're 2/3 water. The liver needs water for its oxygen and to help it to detoxify. Then we have beets. Beets are excellent for the liver. We're not talking pickled beets. We're talking fresh beets, either in the form of beet juice, or you can steam them or shred them and put them in a salad. Beets are excellent for the liver. And bitter greens. Bitter greens such as mustard greens, dandelion, kale, but always rotate your greens so that you have that variety for the liver to choose from. Then bitter greens also contain a high amount of chlorophyll. That's what the liver thrives on, is the chlorophyll of the greens. When you're eating greens, we want to make sure that you chew them very well. You should literally taste the chlorophyll coming out of those leaves, if it's raw or if it's steamed or cooked or what have you. Drinking what we called when we were growing up the pot liquor. I don't know if that's, if you all, but anyways, when you're making greens, the juice in the, or that water, that broth, that's excellent. That's excellent to support liver and other nutrients that are in it. And then we also want to make sure that we support the brain. So naturally the brain, number one, needs lots of water. Number two, lots of omega, so the natural fats. Then we have nuts and seeds that also have those natural oils. Positive thinking supports the brain. And then we have frequency energy medicine. Lastly, make sure you establish good before and after self-care routines. And every person is different, but make sure you establish self-care routines. Self-care means optimal health and you're supporting your sleep. So back to the top, the biohacking part of this. Biohacking involves applying scientific knowledge, remember that, cutting edge technology, and lifestyle modifications to improve and optimize various aspects of our biology, and in this presentation, sleep. So now I'm going to shift gears and talk about some of the cutting edge technologies, because we talked about lifestyle modifications. Let's shift gears and talk about cutting edge technologies that are useful to help you sleep. Okay, so first we have supplements. GABA, magnesium glycinate, magnesium citrate, taurine, glycine, L-theanine, melatonin, milk thistle, and chamomile. So these are the supplements that for years I have suggested to clients. And as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 supplements that are suggested for sleep. Each one of those supplements supports a different aspect of sleep, okay? Whether it's slowing down the nervous system, supporting the muscles to relax the muscles, influencing the neurotransmitters and relaxing the brain activity, helping you to fall asleep more quickly, helping melatonin production for calming effect. What else? Helping the second brain, right? The intestine, magnesium citrate to promote peristalsis, okay? And then milk thistle for liver function, and even chamomile here we see that it relaxes the body. So those are supplements that I've suggested. Like I said, that's a lot. There's 9. So what's the technology part of the supplements? And wouldn't it be cool, more convenient, more ideal if we combine all those 9 supplements into one particular product? Well, I'm excited to share we do have that now. So the product is actually called Sleep, very appropriate, and it's using nanotechnology. So right now, it's the only product that's out there that has the combination of all these things, which is a beautiful thing, right? So instead of taking 9 different bottles of stuff in the evening so that you can try to sleep, right? And even opening those bottles, that might stress you out, right? Now you have all 9 supplements in one bottle, and it's beautiful because if you notice at the top, it's a spray, okay? So very, very easy for the body to absorb. Now the technology part of it is what's called nanotechnology. So what nanotechnology is all about, here we go. It's the breaking down of molecules and atoms to accomplish increased absorption and function. Okay, so in this case, with this particular product, with the sleep product, what Solex is a company that that put the product together that you can get it from, Solex, Solex. So what they've done with nanotechnology is you can take all those, the GABA, magnesium glycinate, chamomile, milk thistle, and there's a process that breaks these different supplements down into small particles, so small, they're on a molecular level, very, very small. Why is that important? It's important because then your body can absorb them faster. Did you know that when you're taking supplements, and I knew this years ago, obviously from college, but did you know that your body only absorbs 8 to 12% of the supplement? So even though on the back of the label you see, let's say, vitamin B12, and you see that it has 100 mcgs, and you're like, oh, good, I'm getting 100 mcgs. Oh, no, you're not. You are not. You're getting what your body can process and absorb depending on the health of your digestive system and the health of your liver. Boom, mind blown, okay? Which is why sometimes I have to suggest to my clients to double up on a particular supplement, again, depending on what I see with their scans, or I might tell them to take a supplement more frequently throughout the day because I want their body to absorb more and faster, okay? So this nanotechnology is a game changer because now you don't have to worry about your body processing and digesting. It will be absorbed into the bloodstream because it already is broken down to that molecular structure. It's brilliant. I'm so excited, okay? So in this case, the nanotechnology in this product enhances absorption. There's less waste. There's lower biological stress because you're giving the body less to do. It lowers energy loss, neurological calming, muscular calming, liver support, and sleep promotes a balanced interplay between sleep stages to stimulate good quality sleep. That's what we're looking for. Okay, there's that nanotechnology. Brilliant. Solex has other nanotechnology supplements as well, but tonight we'll just stick to this one. So biohacking sleep with frequency energy medicine. So that's the next part of biohacking using state-of-the-art cutting edge technology. And a frequency generator brings in harmony or optimizes the energetic frequencies out of balance due to lifestyle stressors. So you can see how having frequency energy medicine plays a vital role in sleep, because whatever you might do during the day can put your body out of harmony, and using frequency energy medicine will put the body back into harmony to support sleep. Okay, so what are we talking about? So if you all haven't known by this time, you do know that my passion is and my preferred frequency technology app is the AO scanner. I absolutely love the AO scanner. It's accurate, it's non-invasive, and when you are seeing things with the scanner using frequency technology, you are actually seeing things on a cellular level. It's measuring the frequencies of all the different cells. So if something is out of balance on a cellular level, it will manifest itself first on the cellular level before it actually shows up in blood tests. So now you can see why I prefer this kind of technology. And the fact that it's in an app is everything to me because I can use it on the go wherever I need to travel, if I have to talk to clients, if I need the app for my family, for myself. And I'm really excited to be able to share this technology because it is an app form with all of you. And anyone who is open to learning and understanding and open to using the app for themselves, you have access to this technology. Wonderful. It's excellent. I love it. So this technology, again, uses frequencies as for biofeedback scanning, and biofeedback just simply means the body giving feedback. Okay. So it sends frequency waves to the body and it asks the body the different questions. You know, liver, you're supposed to be at this frequency in order for you to optimally to work at your optimal health potential. The liver will bounce back and say, well, my frequency is lower. So then the frequencies, the technology allows the frequencies to go and help balance the liver. So that's biofeedback. It's a beautiful thing. And you're getting that information in a report. Reports are, in my opinion, more for practitioners, you know, or your level of anatomy and physiology, but it's very informative, very detailed. And then the app also has as a component frequency generator. So there's a lot of frequency generators out there. This might be your first time hearing about a frequency generator. I've actually used frequency generators. I grew up, my dad had one when we were back in Boston. So I'm familiar with frequency generators. They were big and bulky, kind of like talking about the old VCR. I'm probably dating myself, but very big, very bulky. And now we have, again, this in a convenient app. It's just beautiful to be able to do that. So the frequency generator is nice because you're able to, again, what's called broadcast frequencies to help support the body. And you can also imprint frequencies on imprintable items and wear them so that they are also supporting the body. Okay, so well, so let me show you. Well, I'm sorry. Trigger happy. Okay, I'm going to show you for those because this is obviously for newbies. Okay, so the app that I'm talking about, by the way, Solex is the company that has the app and it's patented. No other company has access to the combination of having a frequency biofeedback scanner combined with a frequency generator. So it's a beautiful combination, and Solex has that. So it's the original AO scanner in the app form that Solex as a company has made accessible to people. You can get the app not from the App Store, but if you go even now on your cell phone or your laptop or what have you, app.aoscan.com, that's how you actually Google app.aoscan.com, and you will have access to the app after you create an account, and then you have access to the software. Okay, so your homepage will look just like this. Very simple. I've seen other ones that are out there that have other not as much capability, but it's very confusing. In a nutshell, and again, to help support the topic here of sleep, let me share with you some of the different things. I'll demonstrate some of the different things that the app can do. Okay, so the first thing, I have my demo client here. You can imprint the frequencies of your supplements. So your sleep supplement, in this case, right? You can imprint the frequencies into your software. And the beautiful thing about that is you can do a quick scan, morning, midday, evening, or even a custom quick scan. And that custom quick scan will, you choose which category of supplements that you'd like. But in 10 seconds, you see this? Welcome to modern technology. I love it. It used to take me hours to figure out what clients need for supplements, hours. And there was so many variables. This is 10 seconds and it's using frequencies. So very accurate. So in 10 seconds, you scan. And for the sake of time, oh, what's 10 seconds, right? You're going to scan and 10 seconds, it's going to share with you the suggested supplements. Now, in this particular case, it showed just one, okay? But it'll share with you just a few of them, whatever is suggested for that moment. And then that's a nice tool to take the guesswork out of supplements. I know I enjoyed that myself, okay? The next part of the app I want to share with you again is in QuickScan. By the way, you can use the software on pets, children, pets, and other things. And anyways, is you have the opportunity to do what's called the energetic aura clearing and shielding. And energetic auras are a part of who we are. It's our bioenergetic field, okay? And so to be able to clear any negative energies that we might absorb, from someone who is a negative person or what have you, you're able to do that. That will help you, again, during the day to give you a better night's sleep. You also have 3-minute boosts. I like the relaxing boost, and you can actually listen to these. So it's different, audio tones that help support your body's ability to relax, right? We're working with the brain. And then you have grounding. I'll tell you this. We were meant to walk around, be barefoot, not have any little animals stinging us and things like that. We were meant to be outside. I'm a tree hugger. Those things ground our bodies. A lot of times people stay home, we have shoes on all the time, et cetera, et cetera. So this is a great tool to ground your body. Again, bring your body back into that homeostasis state, so then it will contribute to your sleep. I love that module, that part of it, okay? So another aspect that I wanted to share with you is what's called in the Cephi, okay? So Cephi is a module in the app, Subtle Energy Frequency Imprinting. Okay, so Cephi has really cool components to it. This is where this is the frequency generator portion of the app. So it's generating frequencies to support your body, okay? In the Cephi, it has so many different frequencies for so many different issues, but we can go right here to Quantum Cephi Reach. And if we go in the little category here, we're going to see Sleep Well. There we go. Okay. So at a press of a button, you can, this display is called the fractal amplifier. And it's a nice display. But what it's doing is if you place an item on the display, so here's an imprintable bracelet. Solex also has an imprintable ring. They have what's called Cephi dots. Okay, so these are all imprintable, meaning you can imprint the frequencies on these items and they hold the frequency. And when you wear them, they will support your own body's bioenergetic field. And in this case, to help you to sleep. So once you pick the sleep well frequencies, you place this item on your screen. And as you can see, you have options here. You have the option to erase. So if I've already used this, this item, then I can erase the frequencies that are already on there. And then you imprint. Okay? In only cases, it takes a couple seconds to imprint. Frequencies, they're fast. It's waves. I love it. Then we have another option of either a 2-minute broadcast or a continuous broadcast. So you can click on either one of those, maybe a continuous broadcast just to help you to get into that deep sleep. Once you click on continuous broadcast, I don't know if you can hear it, but continuous broadcast will continually broadcast the frequencies to you. Right here, you see, you'll be the target. Okay. So then it'll help again to support the glands, the brain, the organs, whatever frequencies are in that matrix to support your body to sleep well. Okay. Excellent tool to have. I love it. And then the last thing I'd like to share with you of what you can do when it's pertaining to sleep is a custom playlist. So all of the different frequencies that support sleep, you can create your own playlist. So here you have, I put in there sleep well, stress-free, inner peace, insomnia, stress and tension, energetic clearing, cerebral, spinal problems. So whatever you know with your knowledge that would affect sleep, you can put all of those things, up to 15 different things, in your own playlist. Talk about customizable. It's beautiful. I love it. And once you have the in here, then again, you have the same opportunity to imprint those frequencies in an imprintable item. You have the opportunity to broadcast those frequencies to you, right, as the target. And using this kind of technology will help support your body, support your brain, that hypothalamus and pineal and the liver, balance and optimize the body, and help you ultimately to sleep better. It just takes seconds. It's a beautiful thing, modern technology at its finest. So you can see why I'm a little bit excited about this. And when I get excited about something, I always have to share. Okay. So at this point in time, I'd like to open up to any of you. I know my presentation was quite detailed, but do you have any specific questions, or would you like to see any particular aspects of the presentation again, as far, or if you're already using the AO scan technology, or even if you had access to the sleep product actually just came out. So, and I know some people have it, but anyways, anybody want to just share or ask any particular questions? Would love to hear from you if you feel comfortable. Okay. And it's a small group. Yep. So go ahead, just Movita, just start talking. It's no worries. It's okay.
So one of the things you said you was going to show was how to turn off the blue light on your phone.
I sure can. Now I have an iPhone. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have
So
an iPhone too.
you have an iPhone too? Okay. So if you go to settings, and mind you, you can always YouTube this as well. If you go to settings, then you go to accessibility. And then when you scroll down, you scroll on display and text size. Scroll down until you see color filters. You turn color filters on, and you can choose the color. Red is fine. So it's very simple. I actually didn't even know about this till a couple of weeks ago, to be honest. I mean, technology is technology, and you're always learning, right? So, so just like with the AO app, right? There's a lot of beautiful things, and you just always learn as you go along, and that's what it's all about, sharing and learning together. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Nice to see you. Anyone else have any questions or comments or anything that you'd like to share? I do know on my YouTube, I have a couple testimonials of people that their sleep have been benefited because they followed the suggestions, changing their lifestyle first, right? Again, changing your mindset, knowing that what you do during the day, it will affect your sleep. Period. Okay, so changing that, then you can supplement and also incorporate your AO scan, that frequency energy medicine to support the body. It's such a great combination, and now simplified with the sleep product. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Cherry, I see you have your hand up. Feel free, please share. Okay, you have to unmute yourself, Cherry. Or were you just waving with your hand? Because I'll wave right back. I love waving and saying hello. That's all right. Well, whenever you, if you, would like to comment, that's fine. It's no worries. I don't know, maybe something stuck. Okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh,
All right.
Temna.
Yes. Hello, my dear lady. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
You know, I start to watch your YouTube video and join your Zoom presentation because of Brenda. You know Brenda Wilson?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, but I want to tell you, I really appreciate your presentation today. Always. Thank you.
Oh, I appreciate you sharing. Yes, thank you. That makes my heart sing because it takes time to put these together, but I want the world to know. So that's nice to hear the feedback. Thank you.
I mean, it's new to me. I of course I know about EMF, those bad frequency, very bad. But learning about those, you can get the supportive frequency. That's really new to me.
There you go. See? Good, good. I'm glad you listened and heard and learned something new. And I'm excited for you. But you started using the scanner, so it's a wonderful thing. Enjoy. It's awesome. Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Any other comments? Again, I don't know. If I miss your hand, please just feel free to share or comment. Okay. Okay, perfect. I will tell you one quick testimonial and then I'll continue. I'm almost through. My actually my husband, I have, I mean, I have plenty of testimonies with sleep, but this one was impressive to me because I saw my husband transform. My husband used to be ex-military, PTSD. Good grief. I already understood how PTSD affects obviously a person, but he would not sleep maybe 2-3 hours, or he would get up, and he doesn't mind me sharing this. That's why I'm able to share. But he would get up and just be in panic, and oh, the poor guy. So, anyways, after incorporating again all these different things that I'm sharing with you, he was on GABA and all these different things, separate, just individual supplements. So for that to be in one is beautiful. And then to incorporate frequency energy medicine, I tell you, my husband now sleeps. It's been a few years, but he sleeps the whole night, the whole night. And that's a beautiful thing because, again, trauma, anger, right? Those are deep. That's deep. So to be able to get that relief, and he did not have to go on medication, I'm going to pause for a reason. And having, the different machines and other things, he didn't have to go that route. That's everything. That's what I'm wanting to share with the world. There are other options. Try the options. They are all natural. If it works for this person and this person and this person and a plethora number of people, you see my little right there, and I actually keep forgetting to press, that's the I feel better button, right? Okay. But if it works, why can't it work for you? And that's what I want to tell on top, be on top of a mountain to tell the world. Zena, I see your hand. Please share.
Yes, I was giving all these newbies plenty of opportunities, and because I know I've shared some of my family's experiences, but I see a lot of new people on here tonight. So I just want to say I started going to Temna many years ago, as well as some of my family members, and we got benefits, but nothing has compared to having the AO scan because when you have to go in person, it's a lot of visits and the costs can get pretty astronomical. Having the AO scan at your fingertips makes a major difference. And one of the biggest ones I share with people is my mother-in-law. She's been living with us since October. Off and on over the years, she has come and stayed with us, sometimes periodically usually after maybe she had been in surgery or was sick or something, and we kind of helped nurse her back to health. Now she's with us permanently. When she came to us, she was in constant excruciating pain. She was dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety, and she's had surgeries that didn't do her any good, medications that didn't help her, and all that. So I say all of that to say she's much better now than she has been for many years. And her doctors are amazed at how much better she's doing.
I love it. Give the body what it needs and watch it heal itself. You give your body what it needs, and you can watch your body heal itself. Okay. Okay. And it's not something where it's like, here's a pill and then poof. No, this is a lifestyle change with things that can support you, the body. We all have seasons in life. We all have who knows what that we've inherited from our, our ancestors, and then what goes on environmentally in life, what have you. But to be able to use something that's non-invasive, all natural, and it's a remedy or solution is everything. It's absolutely everything. Okay, so I don't think I have anybody else. So let me finish up our presentation. I always like to make sure within a certain amount of time with, okay, there's the app. You can use it on anything, anytime, anywhere. Kids are funny. I sound so old, but they pick up on this app when, they go through the basic training with their parents, and they're helping their parents figure it out. But it's a beautiful thing. I had a little one just the other day. He's starting to use it, and I love it because he's able to use it at school. He's getting anxiety. He was getting anxiety. Now he has an app, and he knows how to, just press a button and do this or what have you, and he's getting relief. That's a beautiful thing. So very important for parents to incorporate this with their kids. I know I'm grateful for my parents for incorporating things when I was younger, because my father had his master's in herbal medicine. Anyways, okay. Why I have a slide presentation. So you too can get a good night's sleep like the thousands of people worldwide who are using cutting edge, non-invasive biohacking solutions. On my Temna QLA is my YouTube channel. So it's Temna, my name, TEMNA. QLA is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. And when you watch a video, please give a thumbs up. It's all part of algorithms. I'm a practitioner, a holistic practitioner. The algorithm stuff I don't understand, but I heard it was important. So please feel free to take a look and give thumbs up. And yeah, you can be a part of this non-invasive biohacking solution, the wave of the future, and the future is here. Okay, so again, and if you'd like to have access to the two things that I shared with you, either the app or the sleep product, you can go to you can text or call 704-368-4447. That's my assistant's number, and she'll be more than happy to help you. You can also go to solexglobal.com and mention myself as your affiliate. Okay, I'm the one that shared it with you. If I'm not, please mention the affiliate that did share it with you. They care enough about you that they want to share, right? Because they care. And if any of you would like to get the app even afterwards, I have time this evening. I have the time to do that with you. So you can actually have access to the app tonight. Just to let you know, the app, the actual software cost, it still is $40,000 is the actual AO original scanner. I'm going to pause because that in itself will get you stressed out. So let's make it better. To get the subscription to all this software, it's $149 per month. And you have access to everything for yourself, your family, your pets, or what have you. They also give you basic training, and you have access to, I have a personal WhatsApp group to help for just Q&A, community support, or what have you. And for $149, which is a couple dollars a day, it's a beautiful thing. And it's actually helped people to, again, take the guesswork out of supplements and minimize their supplements. So hundreds of dollars that someone might be spending on supplements is now a fraction of the cost, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just very valuable. So I'm more than willing to stay, if you like for me to help you create your account so you can get started, that's completely fine, okay? Okay, so grateful to see you all. Please continue to support, and even more so, please continue to share. And the biggest thing to take from this is you are valuable. Your body's health is so valuable. Make sure that's your top priority. Continue with your self-care routine so then you can maintain optimal health balance, because you're only getting more mature in age. So it's very important to, yes, you can start now. So then when you are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, let's go to 100. Did you know a cell has a capability of living to be 150 years old? Yeah. So I'm banking on 150 right here, you guys. I'll be 150. So I'll be turning 50 in about, what, 2-3 weeks. So I'm still a baby. I don't know about you all, but I'm still a baby. It's all in the mind, right? I'll be halfway there when I'm 75. I'm banking on 150. All righty. Stay well, my friends. Good to see you.